We want to welcome Anita Kerkhof of the Port Royal Community Charitable Fund, something a couple of other gated communities have here on the island, but others do not. Anita, tell me the impetus for kind of creating this fund and what you hope it's going to do.
Well, many of us volunteer for nonprofits now, and so we thought that we could have a greater impact on the needs of the community if we pooled our resources together.
And so you have established this fund. Is it going to take the kind of form that we have seen in a couple of other places? I'm thinking a couple of the places mid-island the communities. Wexford, I know, has one, and yeah.
We're not new to this concept. There's other communities in the area, actually Long Cove, Wexford, Palmetto Dunes. They have all done this before, and they have actually been very instrumental in assisting us in setting up the grant cycle as well as giving us advice.
Yeah, so I don't need to know how the sausage is made and how all of this is created, but how can folks get involved who are in the Port Royal community?
Well, interesting enough, it's been a very welcomed addition.
Oh, good.
In fact, we have already received monies for contributions, and we haven't even launched our official date yet. If they want to get involved, they can go to the website, which is Port Royal Charitable Community. No, let me try that again.
Yeah, okay.
It is a mouthful.
Port Royal Community Charitable
Fund.org.
There you go.
Yes.
It's a long one, but
it is.
Folks can get it right. We have already hit up the mayor because he lives in Port Royal, so you'll be getting something from him soon.
Perfect.
What other ways are you going to use?
It's interesting. There's nothing that brings a community together more than pulling together, and you get camaraderie from everybody directing their efforts for good. And so we have, in addition to doing the neighbor-to-neighbor pledge request, we are actually having our own classic antique car show in November, and we are also possibly doing some cooking demonstrations. We are trying to be as creative as we possibly can for fundraising.
And again, all of that folks can find out about on the website. Okay, so you raise all this money. What are you going to do with it?
We have joined with the community foundation of the Lowcountry.
Great people. And they know what they're doing.
And they will be overseeing the administrative piece for us. They will also be assuring that we will be offering our dollars to qualified nonprofits.
Does the fund do you have a particular direction you want those funds to go when the grants come out?
And so the community foundation does a survey to see what the greatest need in the Lowcountry is.
Okay.
Based on that feedback, we're going to come up with a goal for the year.
Okay.
And once we come up with that goal, we will be identifying qualified nonprofits that meet that focus, and then they will be invited to request for a grant. Once the grant is given, we will be monitoring those nonprofits on a regular basis. We'll be asking for reports and possibly doing site visits as well.
Terrific idea. Congratulations on getting it kicked off. And again, folks can find out more about it. Port Royal Community Charitable Fund.org. Anita Kerkhof, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We also want to thank Mayor McCann. And as always, we thank you for checking us out on the Hilton Head News. We'll be checking you out around our island home this week.